As it says in verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Everything's going to be on lockdown to try to restore order. And when this chaos pops off over here in the United States of America, it's going to be complete pandemonium. It's going to be a war zone, especially with all these guns freely floating around. And in the midst of all this, Esau Edom's going to mandatorily implement the mark of the beast, which is that microchip implant, to submit his new world order. But we know that once that happens, it's going to be game over, because shortly thereafter, Yahushua is going to return to save his elect and put an end to Esau Edom's rulership. So with all this being the case, and all these end times prophecies beginning to come to pass right before your eyes, Akim, now is not the time to get weak in this truth. Your faith should be fully assured in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, and you should have that fire on your spirit to push this word as hard as you can while you can, because you can clearly see that we won't be doing this for too much longer. YouTube's about to ban all our channels, as well as Esau Edom's just going to outright come after us and take us off the highways and byways. So you want to make your calling and election sure and not be taken out so close to the finish line when the goal's right in sight. This is Romans chapter 13. I'm going to start at verse 11. And that knowing the time, that there's a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. You don't want to be caught out here like a thief in the night. Verse 12. The night is far spent. The day is at hand, the day of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, that great and terrible day. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. These laws, statutes, and commandments, this shield, sword, and helmet of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, which is going to be the only protection and stability during these coming times of Jacob's trouble. Verse 13, let us walk honestly as in the day, in this light, in this truth, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering. And when you look up that word chambering, it means a bed chamber and sexual intercourse. So pretty much having your head up a woman's ass all the goddamn time. And wantonness, the cares of this world, the cares of the flesh, not in strife and envying, not having an evil eye towards your brother who's out here also diligently pushing this word to push out this vibration of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai and also make his calling and election sure. Verse 14, but put ye on the Lord Yahushai HaMashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof, being a good soldier of Yahushai, enduring all things. Don't let women, sports, drugs, a job opportunity, going back to school, your family members, or the prospect of being put to death for preaching this truth dissuade you from preaching this truth. Again, you don't want to be taken out so close to the finish line, because being the first fruits of the kingdom, putting this world back in order, is definitely worth any little affliction we'll face on this side. So with this video, I hope any of you sincere Akim out there were edified. Just keep strong and keep pushing this word, because we're almost out of this final wicked captivity. And as always, I'm going to say Ababa Bal, Kwam Yasharala. Till next time, Shalom.